Welcome to the Pixel Kitchen podcast, where we talk about anything on our minds over breakfast, lunch, dinner. Honestly, anytime we feel like eating. I'm your host, Mack. With me is my co-host, Jared.
Hey there, how you doing?
We're weirdly quiet for some reason.
Am I? I don't know why.
I don't know.
I could turn my sensitivity up on Discord.
Nah, I gotcha. It should be fine now. Hell, it might just be me. My hearing has been fucking out of it the past few days. Like, things that should be loud aren't. And things that should be quiet, I've fucking wanted to stab my eardrums just so I didn't have to hear it anymore. Been a shit time. But we missed. It's been a month, I think.
Has it?
I'm pretty sure.
I mean, if we miss one, it usually ends up being a month.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Well, it's been a month. You would think a lot of things has happened. Not for me. What have you been up to, Jared?
Working, and I've been gaming. I've been trying to play Final Fantasy 14 more. Still on Genshin grinds, and I want to say there was another game or something, but I don't think it was. Duolingo. I've been doing Duolingo for a hot minute now. Um,
Nice.
yeah, no, my days aren't super exciting at the moment.
Yeah, back into Destiny.
I played 30 whole minutes of Destiny, so I don't know if I got back into it, but I did install it and played it to see if it like would run and everything.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll like try to get back into this. But at the moment, I have a lot of things that I want to do on other games. So it's one of those things that I'll just be like, um, whenever I get bored or when time allows for that. I think I've been sleeping a lot more lately.
Same. Well, don't worry. I got on Destiny yesterday and went, I don't particularly want to play this currently. I'm good right now. When the season started, I went, I'm gonna play this nonstop for about 2 weeks and go. I'm gonna stop till about 3 days before the end of the season and grind about 40 levels, like I usually do, and then do the same thing when the next season starts, and proceed to just hit a wall every time. Gotta stop doing that. Really need to weave in some other games.
Yeah, I definitely think that we do not do a good enough job of mixing games up. We definitely burn ourselves out on one thing at a time.
Every time. Every time. Which I feel like I've been doing a good job at doing that with Pokemon at least. Because I don't sit here for fucking 6, 8 hours just playing it nonstop. I'll do the stream and then not play it. Like it's only a stream thing. I won't sit here and be like, I'm gonna play it off stream, which I'll do with Destiny. I'll legitimately, I would stream Destiny and then be like, I'm gonna get off. Can't sleep. Get back on Destiny. Ah, fuck. So 100% just doing it to myself. Terrible. So been up to anything else?
Um,
Add one to the tangent counter? Or
have I what?
Add one to the fucking counter for rambling / tangent.
Oh, are we doing that now? Having a counter?
No, but
we should have a bingo. We should set up a new bingo meter and just like have it all set up. We'll have tangent counter 1, 2, and 3. separated. Then we'll have Destiny rant, Halo rants, Blizzard rants, cloud gaming meme. uh,
I'll write it down so we can take care of that later.
it would be funny.
It would be. Just have it in like a part, like corner of the fucking video.
Yeah.
Just every time it happens, just a ding.
Mm-hmm. Get like a soundboard going.
And when we hit bingo, it just fucking fireworks.
Pew, pew,
I'm adding shit for me to do for work. Damn it.
Dude, that's real funny.
Yeah, it would be great.
It would be. It'd be really funny. Let's see. What else have I been doing? I got into like the RP community again, with Final Fantasy, so that's been interesting. It's been fun for me.
Cool.
Then I have been playing little bits of Valorant and not Halo. What's the other thing that Riot does? Of League. So I've been
What's the thing that Riot does? It's definitely Halo, Jared. That's the reason that Infinite sucks right now.
freaking Bungo. Hello. Who is it?
It's Shot. Making me move shit again.
Hi, Dad.
What's up?
Okay.
We're talking about Bungo, I think. No, Riot.
We're talking about Riot.
But yeah, I've been playing a little bit of League and Valorant here and there. Not like super like hardcore of either of the two, but just like a couple of games of either one. I did get a chance to the new Phasmophobia update, and it is really fun. It is really fun.
Oh, that's cool.
You fucked up, Jared.
Why?
Why do you think?
We weren't supposed to say Phasmophobia?
A little bit before that.
Oh, gotcha.
I wrote it down, don't worry.
Thanks. Sorry. If I'm not like consistently aware of it, I forget. I'm sorry.
You know, paranoia and all that.
Yeah. Mack's a good guy for putting in that work. Even though Voldemort might probably never even watch any of these. But,
There's about a 90% chance he won't watch, but it's that 10%. That 10%.
10%.
Of him just be like, God damn it.
And
then I won't hear the end of it. Jared won't care, but I won't hear the end of it.
I'd be more worried about the pictures that he sends of himself to people wanking himself off, surfacing and then.
God damn it. I don't want to go down this road.
Us mentioning a name, unconnected. It'd be one thing if we mentioned a name connected to an address in a certain state. That's crazy.
I mean, if we mentioned, like, if we were actually mentioning stuff about him, I would understand. But specifically the name, what if we had someone else in the friend group with that name?
Yeah, what if? What if we were talking about the Ark? You know, I mean, there's.
You can't allude to it with things that tie to it. God damn it, Sean.
Dude, I'm an asshole. I should. I'm an asshole with an exceptionally high IQ and can have two sons that wield it around like find loopholes and everything. So I decided to turn the tide every day. So okay, you suckers, this is what it's like. So playing your. It's too aggravating for me.
What's too aggravating? You cut out on my end.
Oh, playing Riot games.
Oh yeah, no, understandable. Very much so.
I don't know what it is about. Half the time, I feel like I'm playing against an AI. It's like, shimmy Christmas.
It comes down to the fact that you don't play the game, and they play the game too much.
Dude, I swear. I feel like in some countries they've militarized it. These guys are playing so many hours. I'm like,
I mean, if you look at the Asian countries, they actually put value into it. Unlike us.
yeah, I don't know. I don't have a good feel on that. It's
Because if
weird.
I'm not mistaken, I can't remember if it's Korea, South Korea specifically, because I don't think North Korea allows the playing of it whatsoever anyway. Or was it Korea, China, or Japan? Or all of them? You could actually get a scholarship.
That's interesting.
And that it's starting to happen here, but it's so low. You know what I mean?
Like the Monopoly games are so low, or like just there's not a lot of it going on.
It's not a lot of it whatsoever. Because if I remember that one friend we had was trying to get you to go to his college. And
Dude,
you were
if
gonna...
I could get, well, like I would have not been able to transfer any credits, and I would have been going down a semester, which I just wouldn't have done because
you would have been stuck there for an extra year, playing the worst game.
if I could get like stuff paid for me that I want to do by playing video games, I do it because like I do enjoy gaming with people that I enjoy their company with. Like
Yeah, so when are you going to get back on Destiny?
I'll let it slide.
I got on for 30 whole minutes.
Oh, don't worry, I already fucking said something about it. The man, here's how it happened. The man messaged me to ask me how I was doing. And then immediately went, hey, I need you to help me fix this Destiny thing.
Did I thought I was like a couple days after.
No, that was immediate. Like, that was the next conversation.
Let's see.
I can't
How you
look.
doing? Fine. Good. I'm having trouble with you. What do you mean? Yeah. It's true that happened.
Anyone else heard would have yelled at you.
If it makes you feel any better, I messaged you and then started doing that Destiny because I was like, oh, I should do this so I could try to play with Mack and them. It wasn't like I was doing that, messaged you because I needed help, and like
Except
didn't.
for Mack hardly ever plays anymore.
That is partially true, but I was on yesterday.
What?
No one else was on when I was on. Literally, no one else was on.
Yeah, I was playing Grounded because nobody was on to play with, so Grounded.
Again, Xbox makes me randomly offline.
Which
I have no idea
is
why.
a lot of fun, by the way.
What, Grounded?
Yeah, I've been like, because like the Grounded currently should be the full release, right?
Oh, it
Yeah.
is. You get the full story.
Which we said we were going to try and play, but everyone's been fucking doing their own thing.
Jules and I were playing with Colton.
I seen that, but this
We
past
still have
week has been
videos, so we
a
have to try to record.
this past week has been a whole physical and mental shutdown for me.
Basically, Mac ate one too many Doritos tacos, you know what I'm saying? And it went out for the rest
No.
of the night.
I wish it was that simple, but it's not. I'm not going
Do
down
we have
that
a
road.
sponsor?
I'm just gonna leave it
Do we
at
have a
that.
sponsor for this
I
episode, man?
fucking wish.
Oh, I was gonna plug them. I didn't know who it was gonna be, but I us are gonna figure it out.
No. We don't have sponsors yet.
But if you want to
Jared,
sponsor us or know someone that's looking for people to sponsor, please in the comment section down below or on any of Mack's social media, reach out.
I mean, I have a personal sponsorship.
Ooh.
But you already know it.
Does Matt got to sugar someone?
No.
No, it's one of the energy.
It's
ones.
Dubby. It's an energy
Dubby.
drink.
I forget. I always forget because there's so many now.
Yeah, there's a bunch. But this one, compared to the two bigger ones I've had, is much, much better.
Awesome.
Yeah. I'm not gonna sit here and fucking shit talk the other ones. I don't have a reason to. But I'm gonna talk this one up.
Yeah. Talk it up. Talk it up.
It's a lot better than the other ones, significantly. Price-wise, I mean, it's a smaller company, so it's going to be a little bit more expensive. That's just kind of how it works. But with the biggest one compared to this one, the flavor, especially for one of W's flavors, I can't remember if it's Dragonade. That has better flavor than the ones I've tried from the other company. Then comparing the energy, you have no jitteriness and there's no crash at all. Well, be honest. I can't sit here and tell you for someone who's just drinks the shit all day, because I don't. They also have a hydration flavor too. Haven't had that one. Not sure if I will. Strawberry banana.
So hydration flavors are like, they're just supposed to be like you drink
It's
it
just
instead
flavoring.
of water, right?
It's just flavoring.
So it's not instead of
You
like
just-
energy
you add-
stuff. It's just like
It's
okay,
it's the same powder with the energy cut out of it. It's just flavoring.
Yeah, that's what I use because it increases the hydration of regular water. So it has a little bit of other stuff.
Well, yeah,
So,
but it has
so-
none of the energy.
yeah, so like my stomach doesn't absorb as much nutrients and water and stuff anymore. So I drink hydration formula stuff.
Nice. Yeah, no, I'll send you both a link with the code. If you want to, you can try it because they just got starter packs in recently.
Okay. I still don't know what you're talking about. But I'll figure it out when you send me the link.
There you go. I remind myself to send the link.
all right. Where do you want to start off today, Mac?
Well, seeing as how you're the only one that talked about your past, like the past month.
Oh, Dad just got here.
I
and
know.
He said nothing's happened. Dad, what have you been up to this past month?
I had COVID for a second time, and being a long COVID person and having COVID, that really sucked. That was
Yeah.
on my list of things to never do again. That's pretty much the top. So, I going back to work after 2.5 weeks tomorrow, and I don't know what the hell to expect because it's like been gone for a long time. And then, but I had time to play video games, and I played Cyberpunk. I started a new playthrough of Cyberpunk, and it's a lot different game than it was. It's actually a lot of fun to play now. The story is still slow, and there's a lot of missions. So that's my only gripe about it. Is the story's kind of slow. You really have to be into the cyberpunk immersiveness of it, and also try build crafting. You know, like I'm going to build this or I'm going to build that. But there's the Netflix series caused a resurgence in popularity, so now cyberpunk's a happening thing again.
Yeah, Yeah.
What else have I played?
That and the
I
fact
played-
they actually fixed their game too.
Yeah. Well, you know what? This is. It was an unideal time, right? COVID came through and shut down production right before release, and it
Well,
was nasty.
They did just like how with what we knew with Infinite. They said it's not finished yet.
Yeah.
We knew just like there's the only game that released in that time frame that we didn't know was complete garbage was 2042.
Oh boy.
But everyone should expect it at this goddamn point because every fucking Battlefield that has released to date from at least 3 has been shit
Yeah.
until a certain point. Sometimes not even fixed.
Yeah. That's a good point. It's
Like 4.
I should play it just so I can know what everybody's talking about.
Don't.
But
There's no one playing it.
yeah, that's what I heard. Because Call of Duty's been releasing pretty regularly too. So and they have Warzone, Call of Duty. They have the whole thing going.
We'll get to Call of Duty in a little bit.
It's a much better PvP experience. But anyways, and I was playing Grounded, the full release, which was kind of entertaining.
Nice.
Story is
that
really
out.
dark. I guess we should have been prepared for it, but the story is super dark.
Oh, it's not a
You can
Honey I
kinda-
Shrunk the Kids type situation?
It's not a Honey I Shrunk the Kids type situation at all.
Oh shit, I didn't expect that.
No, it is so not a Honey I Shrunk the Kids. Think government conspiracy, kidnapping, all that kind of stuff.
Damn.
Yep, weren't expecting it, right? Because it's
The government conspiracy? No. Kidnapping? Kinda.
I'm so obviously the quest is to get big again, right? That's
Oh, yeah,
the good thing.
obviously.
We're trying to figure out. And so I'm at the final stage of that quest line, and I don't believe it's designed to be a complete story because they're planning on updates. If you look at their website, they're like talking about adding more areas, more bugs,
Oh, you
more
can have
things
the
to do.
base story. I mean, there's technically not a story to the game I'm going to bring up. But, Minecraft.
Yeah.
You have the base game, which is get to the end and kill the Ender Dragon. You could still do... They added so much shit. Yes, there's no technical story to it, but you can still add so much shit to it. I mean, you're a fucking ant-sized child killing insects. There's still insects they could add to that game. And fish. Because they added a koi pond.
Oh, there is a fish in the koi
know.
pond that actually moves around now, and it is not fun.
I mean, he's looking at you like a speck of fish food. So obviously.
I've seen the inside of him several times. Thanks. And when he hits you, he breaks the world. He's like, as far as I can tell, he's the god of the backyard because he like.
Oh, amazing.
I'm hoping one time he actually knocks me out of the pond when he kills me because that would be hilarious. Just send my body flying through the air.
My God.
But I just came across a mite. You know how there's little mites in the regular grass? Well, these mites have boss. Each one has a boss health bar. A mini boss
What?
health bar. Mm-hmm. And then they throw
The
things at you.
mites. The small things that walk around that you can kill to eat.
Yeah, but these ones are big. I don't know how to explain it. It's in a like end game area, so everything there wants to kill you.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a different game
Somewhat
than you
understanding.
played because there's a whole upgrade system for armor.
I played it when it was first, like,
Yeah, so did I.
released.
Yeah, there's now you upgrade your armor, you upgrade your weapons, you
Like instead of crafting different types, you can upgrade them.
yeah, you still craft the weapons, but then you pick up materials that allow you to upgrade them, and then
Oh
like
shit.
add once you get them to a certain level, you can add like freshness or spicy. You know, you find things in the backyard that give you weapons modifications that are strong against different enemies. And I gotta throw this out there because there's an end game creature that you farm, and then you can build a level 3 armor from it. As far as I know, it's the only level 3 armor in the game, and it's it's a sombrero, a serape, and boots. Makes you look like a
Amazing.
gunfighter.
Amazing. That is amazing.
But they've added like really cool things. Like there's a sandbox in the backyard now that's a desert, and it does sizzle damage because it's hot, right? So you can only
Obviously.
really go there at night.
Which is weird
And-
because light things usually don't attract that much heat, but hey.
Yeah, and but then there's boy, there's things there at night that are not fun. And now there's black ants. There are black ants and red ants.
I was about to say I'd be more afraid of red ants than just black.
The
they
black
flying
ants are
ants
way
yet?
more aggressive. Yeah, the black ants are way more aggressive.
Are there flying ants yet, though?
Well, there's a termite hill, so in a way,
There's
yeah.
a termite now?
There's a termite hill.
Oh my god.
I haven't gone in it yet. I'm a little bit scared because you craft this high-end axe from it.
What I want to know, you know those, like, I'm not talking like just the normal ants. I'm talking like the big ass ants. You know, the ones that are the size of your thumbnail?
No, I haven't
Them
seen
big
those
bitches? They're not added in yet? Okay.
No.
We don't need
But
to be
ant
afraid.
lions
yet.
are. Ant lions are the things that live in sand that eat ants,
Oh shit.
and they're the bigger versions of them. So there's ones that roam, and then there's ones that live at the bottom of the hole that try to kill you and take you into their cave.
Yep.
They throw bodies of ants at you as their attack.
I love that.
Yeah, it's freaking hilarious, especially when they hit you and you get thrown across the map, and it's like, oh, okay, I'm coming back. What else kind of cool things are there? There's a big quest for 3 bosses. One is a praying mantis. One is a black
Okay.
widow that's not the brood mother. And
Obviously.
there's a third one, and I forgot what it is. But they're like high-end boss things.
The
and you have
banner
to-
boost.
No, I don't think so. But
Is it another spider or a fish?
no, I don't remember. I just don't. It's just not there. So I'm not going to try to guess. But it's the Termite King.
There you go.
Termite king.
Yeah, it's the Termite King.
If he's not wearing a crown, he's not a king.
Yeah, he's wearing a crown. I'm pretty sure.
Okay.
But
Better be.
I was going to tell you something funny. So I had never been up to the top of the picnic table, and you have to like blow the ground up and make the shovel fall over, and it's hilarious. And you go up the shovel and you get up to the picnic table, and that's where the bumblebees are, and you have to fight the bumblebees. But up on top of the table is a 3-dimensional D&D map.
Damn.
With D&D dice, and people have been building their base camps and stuff up there. Because it's a big dungeon. Yeah, it's a big tabletop dungeon. That's a big castle.
Not a bad idea. I mean, most of the base is pretty goddamn built already, I'm guessing.
Oh, and there's a tower defense aspect to it. So if you farm insects too much and kill them, you'll get a thing saying the such and such is aware.
Bill of rage meter type thing.
Yeah, and then they attack your base, your home.
I like that aspect.
Yeah,
I like the aspect of it actually being full survival.
Yeah,
that
it is.
sense.
And you can build a pollen turret. You have to sit in it, and a pebblet turret. So your pollen turret's obviously for air creatures, which I'm trying to avoid killing because I built my base on top of the baseball, so nobody can attack me. Really, it's hilarious.
Yeah.
Except for air things. So. And what's hilarious is when you enrage the orb spiders, because and the spiders are way more aggressive now. Like they will jump up
cool.
on stuff. Yeah.
Great.
That's
This
hilarious.
could be so fun.
Okay, but if you upgrade like your freshness, like instead of trying to craft stuff from the freshness, if you like eat it all, it makes you not completely immune to poison, but it gives you such resistance to poison. It's not a big deal.
See, that's not my problem. My problem is me and spiders don't get along.
Well, put it in arachnophobia mode, and it'll be a ball.
Then it's just a ball. I can't see the full attack of it.
It's just a ball.
It's just 2 balls. Technically 4 because you got the eyes. But it's just the fact of I still won't be able to see the full attack of it, and I'll just get my ass beat, and it's just 2 balls walking away from me. Floating.
It's hilarious.
Away
I
from
did
me.
it one time just to see what it would look like. And it's fucking hilarious to see this ball with 2 eyes just kind of floating through the grass.
Oh yeah, no, it's significantly funnier to play like that. But in the sense of actually trying not to die to them, yes, you're gonna need to actually deal with it.
Yeah, I know.
Because you won't actually see the full attacks.
Yeah, I know. There, let me tell you, the go-to weapon is the mosquito needle, the rapier,
Gotcha.
because it life steals for every hit you make.
Yeah,
so.
I mean, I love it because it's mosquito, it sucks blood, but goddamn it.
Oh yeah, but the thing is, it's really a brittle weapon, so you're constantly having to repair it. Like if you take it on you just sort of. I've upgraded it quite a bit, and I'll still come back from little adventures, and it's like dead. I can't use it; it's broken.
Huh. I feel like there should be a way for you to like fully make it like damn near indestructible.
Well, you can in settings. You can go into the settings and turn off weapon thing, but I think that adds to the fun of it.
I mean, yeah, it like because you want to play survival game. If you're gonna sit there and play a survival game, like okay, go again. Compare it to Minecraft because survival game. If you're gonna go like just give yourself the fucking goddamn strongest tools and enchant it, like going creative, enchant it, or turn on cheats and then give it unbreaking 10. Then it won't ever break.
Yeah, but and it has a creative mode you can put yourself in, but
oh shit.
Well,
I don't think it'd be creative for that. I think it might be like God mode.
Yeah, it's okay because you don't want a game-breaking weapon, right? And you don't want a weapon
I'm just like, is there a way you can make it to where it's not like I'm gonna keep calling back to Minecraft. A fucking gold sword where it breaks in 3 hits. Is there a way I can make it comparably to like an iron or a diamond? Like just be able to, hey, I could go out, kill like 8 spiders, come back, and still not have to repair it, but it'd be smart too. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Let me think. So I will go through and kill 10 antlions and probably 50 to 60 ants, and then that's when it breaks. So, and maybe 2 or 3.
It's not bad. I don't know the durability on antlions though.
Antlions are big. They're huge. So, and they have big antlers, and you kill them to craft that end game armor and a sword, a great sword. But the great sword to me is unusable because it's really slow.
Sounds like my weapon. Just so I can bitch.
Yeah, but it is really slow. You have to wear light armor because if you have like heavy duty armor, you just will. Your swing will be so slow. You just take 4 hits in the one you give. So it requires balance, right? It's just how am I going to do this? I'm going to do do
I
that.
feel like you should be able to craft it and make it lighter, like not have to fully.
Yeah, I don't know. There might be upgrading I haven't learned about yet.
Yeah. I mean, there could be shit they're adding to the game too, because I don't think they're gonna stop adding shit. If they would have stopped adding shit, they would have stopped adding it a long time ago, and just said,
Yeah.
"Hey, we're gonna pull an anthem and light it on fire."
It's being produced by Obsidian. Obsidian doesn't use shit like that.
No. Fuck, Bethesda at this point doesn't do shit like that. And they're like Bethesda and Obsidian. I can those two. I can compare straight across the board. I can compare those two. I mean, look at Fallout 76. It came back. I'm surprised.
Yeah, I'm considering paying out, shelling out money for Fallout first.
We keep talking about that.
Yeah, I it's the price of one game for a year. At least it was,
I
but
know.
now they might have turned it into a subscription because that's the key to money for everything.
Oh, yeah, subscriptions are the way to go for fucking everything now.
It just makes sense. But
I mean, with Game Pass and now PlayStation Plus, which I can't remember if the PC version of PS Plus, because I don't want to say version because it's a tier in it, but I can't remember if it's actually worth it unless you have a PlayStation. You know what I mean?
There's a lot of games you can play on a PC, like that are cloud-based.
Yeah, everything's gonna be cloud-based. You can't actually fucking play it on your own system.
If you like the Souls-like games, those are primarily the ones, and God of War games.
Yeah.
So the streamers that we're friends with, Sharpshooter and Budin, Sharpshooter uses PS Plus to play all the PlayStation games he streams.
Okay. I wasn't sure if it was actually going to be worth it or if it was even viable. I might look into it because I'm looking for something to play after I finish Pokemon this month.
Yeah, I get that. I've wanted to pay for it a couple times. It's one of the reasons I knew I couldn't buy a laptop right now or a computer that I wanted. So my wife let me shell out some money on. I bought a iPad Pro, the highest tier, the 2 terabyte one.
You bought an iPad Pro but didn't buy a computer?
Yeah.
Sean.
I have
Sean.
a Apple.
Sean.
What?
I could have helped you spec out something that was significantly less than that.
Yes, but I have a Mac credit account. So I couldn't buy a Mac. But I can stream stuff on it because it's super high end, right? Pretty fancy. And it's just getting me through for a few years until.
Oh yeah.
And I can draw through it. It was the primary reason for getting it.
So, yeah, no. From what I hear, besides buying an actual tablet, like a drawing tablet, like a Wacom or something like that, an iPad's a good fucking secondary option.
It's correct. And I do have a full 27-inch graphics tablet.
Goddamn.
I need a computer. That's all I need. Computer. I have a motherboard for a computer too.
Do you?
Yeah. I have a. What is it? I'm looking at it. I can't see it because my light's on my face. Oh no. Sorry, I can't see it actually. It's a
blinded by the light.
Yeah, I have an Aorus X570 Elite Wi-Fi.
You actually have an extremely good board, and with AMD releasing their 7000, fuck. I haven't been paying attention much. No, I know. But with them releasing their new chips recently, 5,000, like the 5,000 series right now, is gonna drop in price. So that means 3,000 series is gonna drop in price. And for you, do you want a workstation or do you want a gaming station?
How about a workstation that can play games?
I mean, you get a workstation. When I say workstation, I mean something that can work, but then when you're not working, you can play games. Because I'm not gonna just be like, you're gonna build a Xeon and it's gonna suck for gaming.
Yeah. I need to be able to, do Photoshop and
All right,
3D
so
modeling.
basically bare minimum like 3800X, preferably 39 or 3950, which would be 8 cores, 12 cores, and 16. Which that would be only 3000 series. I'm suggesting 3000 because they're going to drop in price. But if you want to spend a little bit extra, you get more performance out of the 5000. And it's the same thing, just add a 5 to the 58 or 57. Can't remember which one it is. 59 and then 5950.
Will the 5000 series work on that board?
Yes.
Oh.
Those were released. The X570 was released with the 5000.
Nice. Yeah, I
Hence
should
the
set it up in
5.
that box. I even have a power supply because Melvin gave me the power supply he replaced.
Oh shit! Look at that. Free power supply.
Yeah. I don't know if it works, but we'll find out.
It should. I mean,
Yeah,
when his system broke, it wasn't the power supply that broke. It was moving it.
Yeah, well, yeah, and I think because it was doing weird things when we booted it up, I knew the video card was definitely toast, but it was doing weird things other than that, like the power was fluctuating. So,
Was everything plugged in perfectly?
yeah, we went through and checked everything.
Okay.
I think the power supply is.
I don't know,
Yeah,
because
better
again, if it did enough damage to the connection into the motherboard on the the traces on the GPU connection going in, like it did enough damage there, it could have fucked it totally. Like it could have been, I worked just enough, but you can have this purple square pop up every 2 seconds.
Yeah, I wish I
shit.
could take a picture of what it looked like when we turned it on. It was the craziest thing. It looked like something out of Cyberpunk.
Oh yeah, it's gone. I mean, he could probably still sell it for other parts on the graphics card, like the cooling system and all that, or some of the chips that aren't broken.
Yeah,
But it's shot. Most likely.
most likely. Yeah. We need to move on to a topic because we've been just chatting about stuff for a long time now.
I'm gonna quickly go through what I did this past month.
Go for it, dude.
Probably not much. I played a little bit of Destiny, streamed some Pokemon, and then that week of just not a fun time. But I will say this, the streams will be coming back Wednesday. I'm gonna say Wednesday. The day after this comes out, because this will come out Tuesday. Yeah. Streams will be back later this week. But no, that's pretty much all I've done. Is I streamed Pokemon for a little bit. Really enjoying the fuck out of that. Been a fun time. And then nothing. Stared at the wall. In my sleep. It's boring dreams. But we'll move on to something else. In the sense of what I talked about earlier. We'll get to COD later. We'll get to COD now. The Modern Warfare 2 Beta. It felt like COD. It felt fine. The gun, the moving, like the shooting, the gunplay, all that shit felt fine. Kill streaks felt fine. But it just felt off still. Like something about it wasn't right, and I think for me it was the maps. I personally didn't enjoy the maps. Seeing as how it was MW2, Modern Warfare 2, yes, it's a remake. They just slapped on the Modern Warfare name. I feel like there should have been some maps. There's like a fucking new favela map. I didn't like it. But, hey, this game's not made for me. What the fuck? This game's not made for me. It's made for a younger generation. Specifically younger than Jules.
Isn't that funny? We're saying that.
It's not wrong, though. That's usually... I have met so many younger children on COD than I have my age. Like, the people I've played with throughout the years of gaming that I've met my age were on other games. The ones I've met and actually befriended, I've met other places. And then we've just played COD. The ones I met specifically on COD that I used to know were either a couple of years younger than me back then, or significantly younger than me, because they were playing with their brothers that were still younger than me. And I was around like 14. When did fucking MW2 come out? I'm gonna search up MW2 release, and it's gonna be the new one, by the way.
Yeah, it's definitely going to give you the new one.
It didn't. November 10th,
Wow.
2009.
Nice. Wow, wait, dude, that was like 13 years ago?
How old was I then?
12?
Yeah, it was around then. Yeah, like 13, I think, when I got the game.
Yeah, 13.
So yeah. Yeah, they're still younger than me. I'm now realizing that I played with people that were older than me 90% of the time I played with anyone. And now it's the opposite. I am the oldest in the group.
Yeah.
Besides Sean.
I was gonna say, man,
I mean, if we go with the
Depends on what
meme,
groups.
if we go with
the meme.
If we go with the meme, I am always the oldest. But there are actually just multiple groups as well. Did anyone else play the beta?
yeah, I did. I like that they
say
went
anything
back
about
to-
it.
I was waiting to hear what you're gonna say. So, I like that it's a little, with the other Call of Duty, Vanguard, you could mod, all 12, all 12 spots on the weapon, and they went back to the 5, right? You have to choose which 5 you want to customize, which I think is more balanced. Everybody's fighting the Cronus Zen thing, the other Cronus thing. It's even the Destiny streamers are even speaking out against it, because I think it got revealed that one of the streamers was using it, and specifically the one that allows you to plug into a console using a keyboard and mouse, but you still get the aim assist from that controller would.
That would feel so fucking weird on mouse and keyboard.
Basically, from my understanding, is they only have to aim close, and then it does the rest.
I don't like that.
And it
I mean, in all technicality, there's not much the game companies can do about it, because it's a company making a product.
Yeah.
The only people that can do anything about it are Microsoft and Sony.
Yeah,
not letting those. Yeah, they have to say you can't plug these into the fucking console. But if they just make it look like an Xbox controller in software, can't stop them.
No. And just as people, the big cheating case, the cheat maker that's countersuing Bungie now, I mean, they do have a point. It's not illegal to cheat in a video game. It's
No, it's
not. Bungie
The
has
only place it's illegal to cheat in a video game is during a tournament. Because that is for money. That is the only place. Cheating in anything that has to do with money, in that sense, in a tournament, is, if I'm not mistaken, just against the law. Or you get fined type shit.
They probably get fined by entity running situation, but I think the only time cheating is illegal is when, because gambling's regulated, is when it falls under gambling.
Gambling, tournament type shit that, yeah.
It's one of those weird things. But
I'm gonna be honest. When you brought up the whole like cheating stuff, I thought you were talking about a specific streamer, which I don't know if we want to actually get into that. I don't know if anyone else has seen anything about it, but I have seen a lot.
No, I don't think so. I wouldn't even know who. I just got the feeling because I noticed that some of the other Bungie streamers all of a sudden were on the anti-Cronus bandwagon.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I can understand where they're coming from. I can understand the annoyance. I can understand the irritation.
But I don't know if it's any difference than them getting put on a preferred.
I mean, it's no different than someone in Warzone, because I don't know if you could do this in another Battle Royale, using a VPN.
Well, that's a thing that's becoming a big thing, because there's a number of streamers that promote VPNs. And the rest of the community is basically saying that VPNs is cheating.
How come?
Because you can, with using a VPN, you can control what area, what geographical code you go into to play, and you can also do
you can be put in with basically either bots or the lowest tier of player.
Yeah, and you can also manipulate it and basically do what do we used to call it when you unplugged your
lag switch?
Yeah, there's a software that lag switches you with VPNs, and you can dial it in to where it lag switches to where you don't get kicked, but it makes you impervious and you teleport all over the map.
Interesting.
Because people are only seeing you for about a third of the frame rates that you see them for.
Yeah. Which is another thing the streamer I am talking about is being accused of.
You're going to have to send me a message because I'm really curious.
I mean, we could just talk about it and I can say some shit and we can just leave it at that.
Yeah, this is YouTube. This isn't Twitch.
What's up?
I said, this is YouTube. This isn't Twitch. We can talk shit about people.
Technically, I can talk shit about whoever I want. I can talk shit about the accusations. Fucking, please, brain.
Okay.
I need you to work. Accusations happening against this person.
All right, let's hear
the person in question is named Nadia. Everyone has been thinking she's cheating because a lot of clips have been coming out. But she got, because they did with the Modern Warfare 2 release and shit, they invited a lot of streamers out. They invited her.
Joel told me about this.
And she played so bad. Like, if you look at her streams, she'll drop 10, 15, 20 bomb in Warzone and shit. She dropped 4 in her first game. 4 and 15. If I'm not mistaken, the deaths were 15. But she got 4 kills. Which, hey, new game, new shit, that's fine. If I'm not mistaken, she consistently played the exact same the entire time she was out there.
Yeah. And Worse, didn't it come out that they only invited her out there to confront her and say basically they knew she was cheating?
I heard that, but I don't think so. Like, I'm not sure. Like, I'm not gonna say that's confirmed or not, because I haven't heard anything about it.
Yeah,
What
Jules
I did hear
shut
though,
up.
there's another big YouTuber, used to be a part of FaZe, don't know if he's still a part of FaZe, Censor. Her name showed up on a cheating site. Like, her account that she personally uses got shown up on a cheating site. And he brought that to light. So it's a fact that her account has cheats. Did she do it? Who knows? Could have been someone else she known did it for her. But she has cheats. I'm not gonna sit here and fucking
There's a
speculate.
clip. There's an old clip. I don't know how old it is. But there is a clip Jules showed me. It's the funniest thing. Of someone on CS:GO and she's like playing and her aimbot pops up by accident.
Yeah, I call her
Oh.
eyelash girl.
Yeah.
And,
That is
and
so
she's like, "Oh
old.
my god!" And she like calls out someone's name and like she's like saying,
You remember that glitch that happens? That's the best ever. You got to look her up, Jared, because there's a whole story that goes along with her. Apparently, she was a piece of work and she cheated like on every game she was playing.
People just want to be good at the game, but don't want to put in the time to be good at the game.
Oh, eyelash girl. What was her name?
I don't remember. It's been so long. I watched that happen. I watched that unfold. Real time.
Yeah, Tom used to carry on and on and on about her.
Well, thing is how we talked about Modern Warfare 2. And we brought in someone who hacked, but also streams on Twitch. We'll move into our big topic for the night. All the Twitch drama that's been happening.
Yeah, what's up with Twitch?
Not specifically the people. Not the people drama. Twitch lighting themselves on fire. So if you don't know, you got partners, affiliates, and then regular people on Twitch. Regular people, if you stream, you have no revenue coming from Twitch. You only have like donations, shit like that. Affiliates, you get a 50-50 split for every sub. And then bits, I think you get, I don't know how much you get for bits. And then partners used to be a 70-30 split, where you get 70% of a sub and Twitch gets 30. They have completely obliterated that and went, everyone's 50-50. Mind you, that's only 20%, but for the big streamers, 20% is a lot of fucking money.
Oh, they used to take 30%. All right, now they said they want a bigger cut. Oh, I understand.
Yeah.
I didn't understand at first. I'm like, wait a second. Aren't they giving people more? Because I was assuming they were giving people 30%.
Oh. They're making everyone the same across the board. Yeah.
I'm sure that made a bunch of streamers happy.
Oh, everyone's pissed. Everyone's sitting here thinking, because if you go to YouTube right now and you are actually partnered with them, it's a 70-30 split. If I'm not mistaken, with how it works on YouTube itself, it's a 70-30 split across the board. I'm not sure. I haven't looked into it yet. I'm honestly thinking about streaming more on YouTube anyway.
Mm-hmm.
Like, just in general. Like, still streaming on Twitch, but then doing some stuff over on YouTube itself. But I need to look more into that. Because from what I heard, one of the main reasons Twitch is still more popular than YouTube streaming is the community aspect in the chat, for one. Like, YouTube's chat is complete garbage. Every video I've seen anyone talk about this type of stuff is, I don't want to move over to YouTube because the community aspect and the chat is just that bad. And if you're going to stream, you're going to want to talk to your chat. If you can't fucking actually either access the chat, or people can't access the chat, or you can't just like interact with your chat whatsoever, why are you streaming? I mean, if you're streaming just to stream and just put your content out there, that's fine. But you're losing one aspect of it if you stream over on YouTube in general with that. But with the 70-30 split, that's not the only fucking thing Twitch has done. They have recently just added a chat highlights to
Oh yeah.
which super chats over on YouTube does it well because they say, hey, I'm gonna give this man $5. It's gonna show up on the top of the fucking chat and it's gonna be there. Like, it's gonna sit there for a certain amount of time. I think it sits there for the entire stream until someone pushes it, like until more come in and it pushes it off. Or I think someone has to go more than that. I don't know. I don't know how it works. Again, I wrote these down, didn't look into it that much. Should have. But
Okay.
Twitch has two ways it'll show up in chat. You know how Twitch looks with on desktop, chat on the right side, you got your video in the center. Then you have your other streamers or people you follow on the left. If you have it, like, in a certain mode, someone super chats, it'll show up on the bottom of the screen, but if you have it watching in a certain view mode, it does not show up. Like, you cannot see it. So someone could pay, like, $5. I think it's $5 for 30 seconds. And just not have it shown. There's $5 thrown in the trash.
Wow. That must
Now-
make the booby streamers upset.
Stop it. But that's just Twitch. From what I've seen, Twitch is just trying something different. They also have it where it shows up in chat, so I think it's at random, or you can actually have it show. Which, hey, I don't mind it being a thing. It's not a terrible thing that they're adding something new to Twitch. But you're basically copying YouTube and doing it worse. That is just one of the things they've done. There's one of the things they've done. There is one other thing. I'm trying to fucking find it.
I know there's something that pissed off a lot of people.
What was it?
The booby
Like what it
streamer
was.
that was having sex on stream and got permabanned, then got the permaban lifted.
No, she wasn't perma-banned at all. It was a 3-day or 7-day ban. Immediately.
Oh yeah.
It was never perma.
And then she did it again,
Yeah.
and nothing
Wait, no,
happened.
she didn't. No, she didn't. No, it didn't happen again. I don't think it actually happened again.
Well, she said she pretended. That's what Joel's was saying.
No, I think something else happened. I don't think it actually happened. I think someone else tried to do something, or someone else showed something.
I'm all for sex workers if that's how they want to make their money and do stuff, but then they should have their special section. They shouldn't be like lumped in with all the other streamers because it gives them an unfair market advantage.
Yeah, I
shouldn't-
think that because of that, like, well, Twitch is partnered with Amazon, right? With Prime,
Yeah.
Yes,
and
Amazon owns Twitch.
and Prime has a way, or Amazon has a way to age restrict stuff on Prime Video. So I think that there just needs to be like better age restriction on Twitch. Like, I know there is age restriction and you can do certain like things to market that, but you can't do that with smaller streams is one of the things. And I think that also there should just be like, Twitch like I don't know, nighttime Twitch or something, like a little subsection that you
Oh
have
yeah,
to make an account for, because I think that's why Twitch hasn't done it, since they've said multiple and multiple times they're not a game streaming service, they are a live streaming service. And with like stuff like that happening at a not infrequent rate, then they're just like should lean into it by figuring out their own ways to manage that, right?
yeah. TikTok does. TikTok will, the people that use TikTok to, even though it's against TikTok's terms of service to advertise for the OnlyFans stuff, it restricts that content to evening. Like depending upon your settings, if I understand this correctly, the algorithm for the For You page will only kick over that kind of content at night.
Interesting.
So they could restrict that stuff to late night. And
well, it doesn't have to be like late night. I was talking more of like a subsection, not like a specific like time thing, because
yeah,
but like how there's I don't know, like YouTube and then YouTube Music, but where it's still on the YouTube interface, but just like a different section.
Yeah,
that's kind of what I was thinking. But like I just couldn't come up with a name that wasn't a color associated with it, and I didn't want it to have a color associated with it because I feel like there's a lot of implications about society with colors. And anyway, that's a tangent. But
I just call it Amazon Flash or Twitch Flash.
Twitch Passion.
Twitch Passion. It's a passion channel of Twitch.
We have Amazon Prime Gaming, now introducing Amazon Prime Dating. Or, as many would like to call it, Amazon Prime Dating. You can take that a number of different ways.
How about Amazon Prime fan service?
There you go.
Amazon exclusive.
Amazon exclusive, Joel says.
I don't like the conversation anymore.
All right, where do you want to go with the conversation, lady?
I was hoping it would not just go into this.
Yeah,
I will say this about it. It doesn't matter if you make a fucking category. There are 20 million categories on Twitch that 9% of the fucking streamers don't even goddamn listen to. They either sit just chatting while playing games. They either sit in motherfucking League when it's the top while playing something else. Or Warzone or one of the top goddamn games when it's the top fucking stream and play something else. It doesn't matter about categories. It means nothing. Categories mean fucking nothing.
I don't know if that was a response to like maybe people that might say that, or if it was a response to what I was saying. But I wasn't talking about it being a category, like literally like a separate thing on Twitch, not like they can have
just come back over to Twitch.
But like,
and they won't get banned.
Well, Twitch wants to have the revenue from those, but they want to like keep the facade of them being like slap on the finger, right? Because otherwise this stuff would get that Twitch bans people like you and me who have less than 100 viewers if we get a DMC strike, right? So there is absolutely no way why like stuff like that would just go on if Twitch didn't want it to. But I think that the solution for that is to have like a whole different, not like a category, but like just a different instance of Twitch that you can toggle or click to that has it as, Twitch flesh, so you can have your flesh carnal desires quenched or whatever, And then the categories are just the same, where it could be like just talking or just gaming or like different games aspects of it. but it's like, you know, it's not like a category itself. It's just a whole different kind of place. You know
Yeah.
how like I don't know why I'm having trouble thinking of stuff that's like this.
Well-
When I've definitely seen stuff like this before, where you have to like verify your account to have access to the full bits of it. So like on Reddit, you have to have access to
I mean,
NSFW
there are
stuff.
many things I could say right now. But
Okay,
hey,
okay.
you continue.
Anyway, that's what I'm saying. Not a subcategory where it's like just fleshy thoughts, but like a whole ass different page where that is where people are going for. So Twitch still gets what they are wanting. The people who are supposed to be there can still be there and make that revenue, give that revenue to Twitch and the people. But
Mhm.
it's like just because the only reason why it's problematic, there's two reasons. One, because Twitch doesn't have a way to easily, or doesn't like have age restriction super locked down. Like on Twitch, you can be any age, and some streams have age restriction and some don't.
No,
And it's
technically to make an account you have to be 13.
okay. Well, you have to be 13.
I mean, yes, you can make an account at any goddamn age,
Yeah.
but have to be 13.
But yeah, that's anyway. That's just kind of my idea. That's like everyone wins. The people who want to be on Twitch and not have quote unquote people taken from them, like the pool of people that are gonna be going to quote unquote actual gaming streams or whatever. But that's also stupid too, because like people, if they wanted to go to a gaming stream, would go to gaming streams for the anyway. I could go on about that for a while, but I think that overall that's kind of just the solution that would make everyone happy would be what I was saying.
That makes sense. And it would
It won't
also
ever
keep
happen.
them from getting banned.
Probably
Right.
won't.
Won't ever happen.
Probably
Two
won't.
reasons. One, doesn't matter if Twitch fucking says, hey, this is where you have to stream from now on. A, they won't listen to it, Twitch won't ban them. And two, Twitch won't put in that work.
Yeah, Twitch definitely won't put in that work.
Also, gambling on Twitch, they're getting rid of it. That was the third thing.
I was gonna say, didn't Pokimane end up in big trouble? Like everybody turned against her.
I don't know.
Jules was saying that anti-gambling thing was started by Pokimane.
I don't think she's the only one that did it. But I know the reason as to why it's shutting down. I don't want to get into that. I don't want to be known as someone to use someone's name just for views. Not to me. Not my thing. But the entire reason they're doing it is solely because of one person. But yeah. That's the third thing. That's the Twitch drama. Fucking. And rightfully so, everyone's pissed off at Twitch. The only good thing they're doing is getting rid of gambling on Twitch. But it doesn't fix everything else they've done.
Well, I don't understand why they picked gambling. So like poker players can't stream their shit anymore.
I don't know. I don't specifically know the thing.
It's weird. Seems like a culturally biased thing too.
It's the people. I don't. You almost got me with that. Not getting into it. I'll talk to you about it on the podcast.
All right.
I'll explain the entire reason. Because watching it all unfold, everything points back to one person. But yeah, everything points back to one person.
All right.
We will Go into a different note. Maybe more lighthearted. Fucking GTA 6.
What week?
GTA 6 leak.
Oh. Really?
Yeah.
Game's
Someone
so
hacked Rockstar and leaked GTA 6.
Why
Vice
would
City.
you hack Rockstar? I don't understand this. Like,
People want to know when GTA 6 is happening because
Oh,
they're
this
tired of
is
GTA
ridiculous.
5 online.
this sounds like a script kiddie got lucky.
I don't know. It's possible. But Vice City is coming back. One of the great fucking GTA games. Top tier. Except Definitive Edition. None of those work, right? But they look better than the other ones. Apparently I'll have 2 protagonists. If I'm not mistaken, one being female, the other being male. So your main character will probably be a female. If the leaks are to be confirmed. I haven't seen them. I haven't looked into this whatsoever. Mainly because it's in 2 years. Something could change. The entire game could change in 2 years.
Mm-hmm.
It's a fact.
Like
But-
Carfax?
No, not facts. Fact.
Oh.
Contextual facts.
But no, I'm 100% like... I'm excited for GTA 6, but I'm not going to sit and be like, oh, I'm going to take these leaks and be like, this is how it's going to be. Like how a lot of other people have looked at these leaks and go, it doesn't look good, I'm not excited for it anymore.
Yeah.
Early production game. And everyone's sitting there like, it looks like shit. Throw it in the bin, restart.
Yeah. If people get carried away. But you know what new game I'm excited about? Just jump off this bridge. Assassin's Creed. They've gone back to their roots, it looks like.
That's right. We talked about that last podcast, I think.
Mirage?
Just the new Assassin's Creed stuff in general. We didn't go like too deep into it, but yeah, we talked about Assassin's Creed.
Good.
But no, them modernizing, like going back to the old way Assassin's Creed played and then modernizing it. I'm down.
Yeah,
in all
sounds
honesty,
cool.
the gameplay isn't what kept me from playing the games. It's just they didn't fall into what I was playing at the time. Which they might actually fall into what I'm playing now because I'm playing more single player shit anyway. Been real quiet this podcast, Jared.
No, he's
I
not.
haven't-
He's typing.
Yeah, I was typing, but I also haven't been like, I haven't been following the like stuff you guys have as much. I just know that Assassin's Creed, like for this part, I just know that Assassin's Creed has what 2 games that they announced. One of them is going to be ancient feudal Japan, which
Yeah,
I
feudal
am
Japan.
super excited for, and then the other one coming out is supposed to have a shorter campaign that's not like what's the last one? It was Valhalla. It's
Yeah,
supposed
Valhalla.
to be more
It's supposed
like
to be before that.
yeah, but I'm honestly more excited about the Japanese inspired one than like that one for no other reason than like in that
Japan.
Ezio short. Well, Japan, and also in that Ezio short, you see the person he trains sit next to him as he dies, and like that person is supposed to be from. I think she's from Japan, but it could be China. I don't really remember. I just know that her clothes are,
Yeah,
like,
it's been a long time.
yeah, Asian.
She's from China.
clothing. She's from China. Okay. So
That's a series I'll probably go through on stream at one point.
but yeah, I
Not
think
looking forward to that.
I mean, it would be really fun to just be jumping down on like samurais and
Oh,
like
yeah.
assassinating them, or be. So I think that would be cool.
Yeah,
That would
I
be
don't know
extremely.
much about the area that the newest one is gonna be. Right? It's
It's set
it's like middle.
before Valhalla.
I know
It's in
it's
Baghdad.
before Baghdad.
That's right.
Gotcha.
That's right.
It's in Baghdad.
Because
So
it
it's in a-
follows. It follows someone you talk to in Valhalla. Like he plays a role in Valhalla.
Bassam. Yeah, Bassam.
I'm glad you're
Oh,
here
cool.
because you paid attention.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
I did not pay attention.
Bassam, and it makes sense because Bassam is the reincarnation. He's the sage of Loki,
Oh,
Look
cool.
at that.
and the character Ivor in Assassin's Creed, whether you're the male or female, although I think the female is canon. You play as Odin's sage.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think the female's canon. I don't remember which one's canon in Origins or the other one though.
Origins, you could only be a male.
There you go. The other one, Odyssey.
And you flip back and forth between being him and his wife. But Odyssey, she's canon.
There you go. A lot of female
Cassandra.
assassins now.
Well, I think that there were just like we were only having male assassins, so it's kind
We
of
were. I mean, in
balancing
all
it out.
technically, we only had male assassins because Ezio was the main one we played.
Yeah, dude, we
Yeah.
played so much of this too. I wonder if we'll ever get I don't think so.
Still extremely good though.
Yeah, no, it definitely
Yeah,
was. I don't
there-
think we'll ever get an assassin that we follow for as long as we followed Ezio though.
No, they said there's not going to be any more Desmond sagas like that. But you know, the other thing about Ezio is that the greatest cinematic event, and it's never been touched, that transition from Altair in Revelations, where they
Yeah.
do that transition of Altair to Ezio.
Where- Yeah, Altair closes the tomb where he dies, and Ezio is coming into it.
Yeah, and then it does that pan around shot where it shows Altair sitting in the chair, encoding his memory, and then as it spins around, his body turns to a skeleton, and you can see Ezio kneeling at his feet.
Yep. It's so good.
Greatest-
And then it happens again too, right? Because Ezio dies there too. No, he doesn't die there. He dies in the scene
Listen
that I was
here.
talking about.
Listen here.
Yeah.
You guys keep
What's up?
talking about this shit. I told you. I plan on doing these at some point. I don't want to do them now. Quit getting me hyped.
Dude, it's
I'm not looking forward to playing one. That one's so
I-
clunky.
I wish they would remake. I wish they would do just a freaking 1,
Two's better,
2,
but not by much.
and 3 like remake. I don't even care if they don't. I mean, they. I don't know.
This
They
is-
could do
this
the
is what-
thing
if
where
they
like,
remake any, they'd have to remake one in Ezio trilogy,
Yeah.
and then 3.
well, they remastered the Ezio trilogy.
I'll have to find that one.
They remastered 3. They remastered.
I wouldn't
Right.
really call the
They
3 a remaster though.
Well,
And
what
same
they
with
did was
4.
they upgraded them to the next gen console, right?
Yeah.
And they remastered Liberty
I don't remember.
or Liberation.
Oh,
AC
Liberation.
Liberation. It was the one that was only on a portable console.
PSP.
PSP, thank you. And
It was a
They
female. It was
ported
the
it.
first female protagonist.
it takes place around the events of 3.
I was
But in
gonna
the
say
Bayou.
Syndicate was the first female protagonist, but I would have been wrong. It's Liberation.
Yeah, it was Liberation, and she's badass too, right? Because she's Korean.
Yeah, if I'm not mistaken. It does not run great though.
No. It's a clunky game too. It's cool because it's in the Bayou, and
Oh, yeah. From what I hear, it was in its time. It wasn't a bad game. If you play it anywhere else besides a PSP, if I'm not mistaken, it runs not great.
yeah, I'm trying to remember if I ran it. I have to try to load it on the
Xbox.
Yeah, and see what the Series X does to it. I loaded Rogue, and Rogue's only 9 gigabytes.
The fucking looking at the size of games now is nuts. Because if you go download Halo 3, like just Halo 3, it's like 7 gigs.
Yeah.
You go download Infinite, it's 70 gigs. I don't think it's 70 gigs, but you get my point. We're significantly higher than what we used to be at. Which, yes, we got increased fidelity. We got more fucking pixels. We got more everything's higher. Stop it. Unless you're paying for my goddamn hard drive, stop it. Running out of space.
Dude, I'm looking at trying to buy the stupid drive for my Series X just so I have more space.
Have fun. Microsoft went, hey, remember memory cards? We brought them back. I love how they had them with the 360, the original 360. Yep. And then as soon as the Slim came out, and honestly, they were dead on arrival, basically with that anyway. I don't know anyone that had a memory card for the 360.
Oh, we did.
Well, I didn't know you all the time back then. It actually wasn't until I think a year in owning an Xbox I didn't meet you guys.
It's okay. We forgive you.
Fuck off. But no, the fucking store, like, games need to be smaller. Compress. Don't make me download another goddamn Warzone. I don't want that. I don't want the first Warzone. Stop it.
Oh, yeah. Well, Mac, did you get ready to insert my meme right here?
Cloud gaming?
Cloud gaming. It's all going to be relative. It's not going to matter.
Check it off on the bingo list.
I'm not doing it for this podcast, Jared.
I know. We gotta fill you in on that. But that's another tangent. So let's just continue for now.
Yeah, but I know I say it a lot, but it's happening. I mean, if you look,
it's gonna happen. It's 100%. Cloud gaming is where everything's gonna go because inevitably, internet's going to actually be at the point. It doesn't matter where you are in the world. It's going to work.
Yeah.
It's just going to take time. I don't know if it's going to be in our lifetime. It's probably not going to be in yours. It's your meme, but I don't know if they're going to actually get their head out of their ass before a freak accident decides to take you.
I'm immortal, remember? No freak accidents.
You gotta get me on a tangent about myself because something has happened this year that has made me go, why am I actually legitimately bulletproof? Not actually like a bullet, but just like basically invincible. Because I shouldn't have walked out of something that I did walk out of. As easily as I did.
Story time!
No. That is not a podcast safe story.
Okay.
That's not anyone's safe story. That one stays with me. For a very long time. But no, you got that on my mind. Now, away from the cloud gaming meme. Because again, it's not gonna just be a meme, it'll be a thing at some point. On to Gamescom. Gamescom happened this year. I didn't know it was a thing until after it happened. There was nothing on my feed whatsoever about, hey, Gamescom's happening. I find out 2 weeks later. Dead Island 2. You remember Dead Island? That was a game. You remember with a trailer they released 8 years ago? For Dead Island 2? Guess what? They released another one. Haven't watched it, because I just pulled up the link for the stuff today. Don't plan on watching it. Dead Island wasn't my kind of game. I didn't like it.
I think I remember buying Dead Island to play with Alexis, and then I never played it.
Yeah, we were
Yeah.
going to try to get a bunch of people together to play it.
I think it was only 4-player co-op.
Yeah, we were going to try.
I mean, I was like $7 when I bought it. It's not a big loss.
Nah.
Another game we tried to play.
At some point, that one got extremely cheap. I remember a lot of people liking it. I remember a lot of friends liking it.
Yeah, I remember my dad used to just not like zombie games.
The
Understandable.
zombie games. There is over-permeation of zombies. I mean, there still is.
Oh, yeah,
My
there's a
dad's
shit ton of
biggest
stuff.
thing is he's just scarred from Halo 3 zombies and like all the different multiplayer things from there because it was never fun for him.
Oh my god.
You gotta be real fast on that trigger. Gotta get that ball through. Sonic Frontiers.
Oh,
There's a
dude,
new
talk
trailer.
about speed, huh?
Oh, yeah. Look at that. Look at that fucking goddamn segue.
It's perfect, Mac. You're doing good.
Sonic Frontiers. I have seen some things. It looked like shit when they first showed something about it. It doesn't look like shit currently, if I'm not mistaken. Again,
So,
I haven't
Sonic-
watched. Anything I have seen, anything I'm going to talk about here, I haven't seen anything that is going to be shown at Gamescom. But go ahead.
I remember maybe 2 Sonic games, and one of them wasn't Sonic. One of them was the Shadow game, and then the other one that
Shadow
I
the
remember,
Hedgehog.
Yeah, I remember.
Yes,
Like
that's a funny game.
it's a game where it's basically just a racing game, right? Like you're on a track and you race and
Sonic
you go on the
Riders.
ball and collect. What is the usual style of game that Sonic's is? Like how
Speed
do Sonic
platform.
usually play? Speed platform. So kind of like Mirror, or Mirror's Edge, rather. Sorry.
But faster. Also, like,
Gotcha.
the originals were a 2D side-scroller platformer, and you wanted to finish as fast as possible. The 3D ones, depending on the game, if you went with a... Fuck. Sonic Unleashed. The one where you turn into a werehog.
Oh, what?
Werehog. Don't ask me. I
I'm
don't
not
want to
going
explain it. I'm not getting
not
into
going
it.
to.
Good. But you turned into a werehog. You had some platforming, some beat 'em ups, and then for the regular, the werehog had to kick ass because it makes sense. And then with the regular Sonic, you just had the 3D get to the end of the thing with platforms and jumps. You had one of the better games, Sonic Origins, which combined the side-scrolling aspect with the 3D aspect, and it was a fantastic game. And then you have the millions of Sonic games that are out there. Sonic 06.
Oh gosh.
Never play it.
Are you gonna list off all of the games?
No.
Okay, good. I was gonna say.
I'm just
I don't
naming the
have-
one you should never play.
Oh, okay, that makes sense. Sonic 06. Is that like a Tony Hawk ripoff?
It's literally called Sonic the Hedgehog. Don't ever play that game. It's on the 360 and the PS3. Don't ever play that one. Don't do
Okay.
it.
Sounds good.
It's
Don't worry, I don't
bad.
have any of those things to play it on.
Yeah, you do.
I do?
We have a 360 in that house still.
Oh shit.
Yeah, we do. It's in a bag somewhere.
It's in a bag somewhere.
It's in a
dude.
bag.
Yeah,
Also, and a different note, it's probably backwards compatible on the fucking Xbox One, Series S, or X.
it's probably on Game Pass. Let's be honest.
No.
No.
Don't sit there and say that. Gotham Knights gets a new release date, and also will include Harley Quinn and Clayface as major villains. Huh.
I thought that game was already out. That's how.
It got
No.
delayed.
Yeah, it got delayed.
That one and the other like DC heroes, I think like the Suicide Squad game also got delayed.
Was there a game called Arkham Gotham Knight that released?
No, this is the one we're talking about.
I feel
Alright. Wait, is this
Because
not
it's-
the one we're talking about?
Gotham Knight's Red Hood, right? I mean, that's the.
No, Gotham Knights, that That's Arkham Knight Origins.
Oh, okay.
That's a different. That's the Arkham series of Batman games.
Oh, this is
completely different.
n-
This is completely
night
different.
versus nighttime. Sorry.
It's Gotham Knights.
Yeah. Okay.
It's-
Evenings. Gotham evenings.
No. Spelled with a K.
Oh. Well, then I'm confused. Which isn't hard, but
Okay. This doesn't focus on Batman. It focuses on Batgirl, Nightwing, Robin, and I don't know if Red Hood's the fourth one. I was about to say fifth. Thanks, Brain. We're doing great. God damn. But I haven't looked too much into this because it's like I enjoyed the Arkham series a lot. Arkham Asylum, Arkham City, great games. Didn't play the other ones. I watched them on YouTube. Same style. Would have liked them as well. Next one, Hogwarts Legacy. I don't care.
I might
Callisto
play that if
Protocol.
it looks good.
Callisto's Protocol had new gameplay, which is the Dead Space.
Oh.
Which is a series I will probably end up going through this month because it's October. And it fits. And I'll drag Jared through 3.
I remember when Jared and I turned Dead Space on with the surround sound.
That was awesome.
It was so scary.
It's
Bioshock
one of those
with the sound
games.
sound too is also really scary.
Those two are like one of those like atmospheric horror games. And it also has the fucking gore to go along with it. Great. But Callisto Protocol, from what I've seen, I haven't seen this trailer. But if you enjoyed Dead Space, you're probably gonna really like this. In all honesty. Oh. They revealed a new PlayStation 5 controller. Okay. Street Fighter 6 has new gameplay mechanics. I'm gonna name stuff off until we get something we can go about. Forspoken gameplay overview trailer showcases combat, exploration, and phrase magical abilities. What? Forspoken. Which game was that? I don't remember. Scroll past. Nope. Oh yeah. Fucking the Pinocchio game. The Pinocchio Souls-like is a thing.
Oh my gosh, I remember you saying something about that.
It's Lies of P.
It's real?
Yeah, it's real. I told you it was real when I talked about it last time.
It's fucking real, dude.
It's a reveal trailer.
I
By the way,
still
all the links that I've been talking about is in the fucking doc.
what the fuck?
I told you it was there.
No, not that. I'm like running around in Genshin and I'm walking into a wall that's invisible.
Gotcha. There's a new Tales from the Borderlands coming out. Funny enough, I learned why. Fuck. Remember when we played 3, Jared?
Mhm.
And I was wondering why there was a character that wasn't there. That did catch a ride.
Yeah.
He died in Tales from Borderlands.
Oh. Well,
Gooder.
TLDR, I guess. What was his name?
Yeah, Gooder.
Oh,
was the
yeah,
original
yeah.
Catch a Ride.
Sure, yeah, he was the original. He was from D1.
Yep. And he is no longer there. But there's going to be new Tales from Borderlands. Oh, yeah.
Nice.
He rode a rocket to his death.
So he did what's that called? Oh, I forget the movie, but the movie where like the guy is on the nuke on the air and he sits on it to release it, and then he's like just rides it down and he's like, "For America" or whatever. Like it's a black and white film.
basically that. Yeah, basically that.
Fine.
I can't say. No. Thank you.
I have something that's kind of funny. It's not gonna take too long to talk
Okay.
about. The Worlds tournament for League of Legends is going on right now.
I forgot about that. How's it going?
It's actually going really well for NA.
Holy shit.
Well, like right now it's the play-in stages, so all of the the teams that need to play in to qualify, right, are they are like playing, right, because it's like the mini brackets of stuff at the moment.
We got Group A and B.
Yeah.
I don't see any NA teams though.
EDG, I think. No, I think it's EDG is the name of the team.
Evil Geniuses?
Yeah, sorry, Evil Geniuses.
They're an NA team now? I forgot about that.
Yeah, so Evil Geniuses is actually considered one of the best NA teams at the moment. Even though they're playing in, I think that they just lost the finals to Cloud9, and the way they do it now, it's like not a point thing. So,
Yep.
But the mid laner is considered one of the best mid laners of NA, or the best mid laner. He was a Fortnite player turned League of Legends player. I also think that this is in Mexico right now. I think that they're not in like, yeah, and he's like literally like popping off. He's doing really well.
God damn.
But
man, went from building to just point clicking.
Yeah, so it's really great. But what's even better about him is he got the tournament paused on him. Like he delayed the tournament because he wore Crocs on stage, and apparently that's against like dress code. So they had to go find him some other shoes because he was wearing Crocs. They
had to get him closed-toed shoes.
Yeah.
Which technically Crocs are closed toes. They just got holes in them.
Yeah, and that was all I was gonna say. Is that like
that's a real thing?
Yeah, the League of Legends tournament got delayed because Jojo, who is the NA mid laner for Evil Genius, he wore Crocs on stage, which was like.
That's funny.
Oh yeah, no. When I was reading it, it was so funny because they had a picture of. It was a post that had a picture of Full Party Renekton with like big old yellow Crocs on, and I was like, "This is fucking hilarious."
Oh, Impact.
Yeah, that was all I was just adding. Just because I thought it was a funny thing that Crocs interrupted a world tournament.
Yeah, that's hilarious. It legitimately is.
That doesn't seem right. That seems so petty.
Oh, definitely.
Because Crocs are like, they're a meta thing. I mean, people wear Crocs; they're comfortable.
Yeah.
Post Malone wears Crocs on stage.
There's so many people that wear Crocs.
It might be a COVID safety thing, if you think about it.
Maybe.
Feet stink has nothing to do with COVID.
I mean, foot fungus or something. I don't know. Bacteria. I don't know. I truthfully don't know the things, but if you look up the dress code, like it was a dress code violation is why they had to pause it. And it wasn't like they were starting a game. It was just like they all got on stage, and then like I guess a ref had to like be like, "Oh, you gotta get this guy some shoes."
Yeah, he's gotta put the dogs away.
Yeah. They said in a wild crocodile.
Exactly. But no, that is actually funny that someone walked on stage in Crocs, completely shut down everything.
Yeah, it's like in Monsters Inc. But with the sock. 2018.
Oh yeah, yeah, 100%. High on life. I'm gonna just push it past this now.
Yeah.
We don't continue to go down the fucking road of, hey, let's laugh about Crocs some more.
Yeah, no worries.
But High on Life gets another trailer. I'm excited to watch it. I'll watch it after this. expecting more top tier comedy from Justin Roiland. Excited for it. I'm actually extremely excited for that game.
That game, did its release date get postponed too, or is it coming out the end of this year?
I don't know. I'll look it up. We'll talk
You
about
know,
something
it
while I look it up.
reminds me of how excited everybody was. Kill All Humans.
Destroy
Oh,
all
yeah,
humans,
that-
you mean?
Back in the-
Destroy All Humans. Sorry.
December
You could
13th.
run around and kill people by anal probing them until their head blew up.
Yes, that is a thing. I don't know if was two released recently.
I
Re-release.
think there was another one that was released.
Destroy All Humans 2 Reprobed. Yes, that released recently.
Yeah, Colton was playing it. That's one of his games he likes to play.
They're fun games. I mean, if you want to just sit down and just fucking do alien shit and fuck with people in the 60s, they're fun games.
Was it the 60s or is it the 80s? Because I thought Reagan was the president.
I don't know. I just know they're fucking dumb. And you're just probing people and taking their brains.
And cows.
Yeah, we are stealing cows. That's true. Holy shit. Return to Monkey Island.
And people were
It's
excited.
a
It didn't get
September
trashed on.
2022 release date.
Like, people got excited about it. That sleeper hit from Lucas Games.
That means that released already. We were really behind in this Gamescom. I didn't know what fucking happened. Yeah, it released on the 19th of last month. I didn't know what happened. I didn't hear anything about it.
Just
None of the people.
a
I
reminder
followed.
that people like playing pirate games.
I don't know if it's just the fact that it's a pirate game or people want actually story-based, high-content games.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, you know what game's not coming out anytime soon?
No.
Skull and Bones from Ubisoft.
Oh yeah, I heard about that.
Oh my god. Eventually, they're just gonna say the game's been canceled.
Possible. Very, very possible. What else we got here that we would actually have anything to say about? What the fuck is this? Killer Clowns from Outer Space. This is a thing? Apparently it's becoming a 3v7 multiplayer game. I didn't know this was a game. Releasing next year.
Isn't that a movie? I'm pretty sure it was a movie, Killer Clowns from Outer Space.
Well, seeing as how it's called The Game, I'm guessing it's a movie. Yes. It's a 1988 film.
Yeah, it's a cult classic.
I didn't know it was a game. Oh. Something I did hear about, though, is Dredge.
Oh,
A relaxing fisherman simulator hiding a very sinister heart. From what I've seen about Dredge, basically, you're on an island, but you have to fish to be able to live on said island. So you go out to fish, but if you're out at night, you better turn your lights off so you don't get just sunk by what's underneath in the ocean. But you better watch out when you're fucking driving through the ocean trying to catch some more fish and get back home, because you're gonna hit a rock. So basically pay attention with your lights. Let's scroll a little bit more. Not seeing anything else that we actually particularly care that much about. No, that's it. That's it. So that's Gamescom. Excited for High on Life. Not much else, honestly.
There's a game that I believe releases fairly soon, if it hasn't released already, called Scorn. That looks
It has
freaky
released.
as hell.
It's on Game Pass.
Looks freaky.
It does. It looks gross.
H.R. Geiger.
Yeah.
I
think I heard a phone. Yeah, I heard it, Jared. I got
Okay.
you. We'll call it. That's why I was trying to get through that fast, because I didn't see anything else, and I didn't want to just go on a tangent about something.
Yeah, no, completely valid.
This is it. This is what we're calling it. Thank you for dining with us tonight as we discuss what's on our minds. I was your host, Mac. They were your co-hosts, Jared
Bye, y'all. Thanks for coming in.
and Sean.
Bye, everyone.
Have a nice night.